I have a wonderful class set up for you. Let's come into easy cross-legged position. And we'll do a little centering and breathing. So bring your hands on your knees and let your elbows just kind of relax to your side. I'd like you to draw your shoulder blades slightly together so that we get a little lift of our heart, and you can take a small bow of your chin. As you settle into relaxation, just feel the weight of your body and the support of the floor. Close your eyes and take that first big deep breath. Just really connect to your body here. And then relax your legs and move your awareness into the back of your hips and your low back. Now place your hands onto your belly, just right below the navel. And start to move your breath down into the belly. And notice each inhalation as it enters into the belly, and the exhalation as the breath exits the body. But allow your breath to be soft. Let it be full and easy. Just allowing the whole body to breathe. And say silently in your mind as you inhale the word let. And as you exhale, think of the word go. So inhale let. And exhale go. And just continue to observe that breath, allowing the body to sink. And now letting your arms relax to the heart center. And start to set your attitude or your intention to gratitude. Bring your hands onto your knees. So the first thing I like to do is kind of ground with the sit bones. So what you do is you just move side to side. And again, this kind of makes me feel a little happy. Just this little rocking movement side to side. And just kind of play with this a little bit. You're kind of moving from sit bone to sit bone. And then go ahead and pause here. Now taking a little torso stir, bring yourself forward, side, back, and side. And then let go of the neck. Start that. Ooh, neck is tight. Let go of those hard edges and let your torso kind of spin as much as it can forward and back. And remember, as you lean back, just keep that tummy a little engaged. Now pause and let's reverse. So go side, forward, side, and back. And again, this is more of a grounded position. And so let's just do one more circle and then we're going to pause. Nice. So bring your knees together. If you'd like, grab your blanket. Let's start with child's pose. So taking your knees wide, your big toes together. I'm going to have you just go ahead and keep your heels, your hips grounded to your heels. Walk your hands out. And if some of you would like to, you can fold the forearms and rest your forehead on the forearms. And so I really want you to connect to the earth. Feel a little more stable and grounded. Close your eyes and allow your body to get heavy. And now I really want you to let go. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Take another full breath. Curl the toes under as you lift. And we'll come into our down dog. So push the hips back and up. Our first down dog. Again, spread through your fingers just like we did before. Just creating a V in between each finger. Letting the crown of the head relax down towards the earth. And then letting the feet just kind of, if the heels are lifting, that's okay. Bend your knees a little bit and push the hips back a little bit more. So we're really just stretching through the spine. Take another full breath. And now we're going to tippy toe our feet and our hands together into our forward fold. And I really would like you to bend your knees as much as you can. Be more of a rag doll, so shaking out the wrist and the forearms. Let go of your head and neck. Take another inhalation. As you exhale, let's come into a small half lift. Take a deep breath in and circle your arms up. Reach up to the ceiling and bring your hands to Namaste. Very good. So coming to mountain pose, Tadasana. So in mountain pose, let's start with just bringing our awareness to our standing posture. And I'd like you to again look down to your feet, ground through the big toe and spread out each toe out to the pinky toe mound. Bringing the hands to the heart center. I'd like you to close your eyes and just think of your feet as roots, just really connected to the earth and standing tall. Taking a small little micro bend in the knees. Lifting up through the chest and the top of the head. Let's do our earth rings. So release your hands down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, draw the hands to Namaste. Then in our earth ring, bring your elbows together. So you have a 90-degree angle. You're going to come into the back bend and reach your arms back and to your heart. So just one more time. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Then bring the elbows together. Come into that back bend. Reach the arms up and over. And bring your hands to your heart. Great. Let's come to the mat. So I'd like you to sit down and we'll move into some really nice poses here on our back. So bring your feet in front of your hips, grab the back of the legs and lift. Good. Soften the shoulders. And remember to just think about those sit bones connected. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to round the back and just kind of tuck in. Pull the navel in. Release your arms. Hold right here. And then let's lift up just a little bit. And take one leg up and the opposite leg up. Oh, surprise. Here we are in boat pose. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, drop the feet down and lift up through the chest. Let's try that again. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to pull the belly in. Tuck the tailbone down. All right, so the little bit of a tuck under, shoulders back, chest lifting. Take one foot and then the opposite foot. Hold on to the back of the legs. You can stay here holding the back of the legs, or you reach your arms out and pull the belly in. Take another full breath. Grab the back of the legs, ground the feet, and then lift up through the top of your head. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab the back of the legs, the hamstrings, and roll all the way down. Give yourself a big hug. And exhale it all out. Think of the chin coming slightly down towards your chest. With your knees and your feet together, gently rock side to side. Then pausing here. Let's bring your hands to your knees and let's do a little circle of the knees. And I'd like you to really send all your awareness, your attention to that circular pattern, right? You're making with your low back. So you go mid-back, hip, tailbone, opposite hip. And this should feel really nice. It feels really nice on your back. You're going to pause. Let's reverse that circle. And let your hands do some of the work. Let the hands guide your knees into that circular motion. And this is really nice for circulation and just massaging that low back. Do one more circle, and let's hug the knees in. Now bringing the feet down, I'd like you to just feel your feet for a moment. So walk the feet a little bit in towards your hips and have the big toe touching and the heels as together as much as you can. We're going to do a bridge, but the bridge is going to be a little more focused with the legs drawing into the center line. So you're going to inhale. You should already have a natural arch in your lumbar spine. As you exhale, you draw the belly in. So now you're pressing that mid back into the floor. Press down into your feet and lift your hips. Now the hips are not going to lift very high. We're not going to be popping the chest, and you're going to have a little bit of an indent here. So we're not going to push up. All right, you're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, I'd like you to roll down. Now it's a little more restrictive, and we're gonna play with it a little bit. So just do this one more time. Get the feeling of the inner thighs pulling together. Take an inhale, drop the tailbone down. As you exhale, you pull that navel center in. Press down into your feet and just a small lift. And now I want you to feel a little more of the legs engaging. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll slowly down. It's not a big lift. And all the way through the back. Now here's where we get our chance to really lift the hips. So take your feet wide. And maybe you're sliding those shoulder blades and reaching. Maybe you can touch the heels a little bit. Now we have that natural curve in our back, so nice deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to press the sacrum and the mid back into the floor. So we're connecting, we're stabilizing that sacrum. And now you're going to lift the hips up. And so you're going to get a little more freedom in the hips. You're going to feel like the lift might be a little more, which is, it will be, but don't overarch that lumbar spine. So you're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to roll through the shoulder blades, through the back of the rib cage, down, roll through, keeping the navel engaged, and roll through that low back and rest. Nice. One more time. Deep inhale. Tailbone dropping down. Exhale, we move into our pelvic tilt. So we're pressing down through the mid back. We keep the belly engaged, our Uddha Bandha. You press down in through the feet and lift the hips up. And the feet are really stable. They're grounded. They're supporting. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let's go ahead and roll down through the shoulder blades, the back of the rib cage, and all the way down through that low back. Keep the feet as wide as the mat and bring your arms into a T. Let's soften those shoulder blades down into the floor and start to rock side to side. And take a deep breath as you come and drop the knees. Exhale as you bring it up. So this thought of being stable and connected and secure. In yoga practice, we want to draw up into those things that make us feel strong and stable. So drop your knees to the right. Take that right foot and just let it rest on the top of the left foot. Here we're just going to relax. We're going to soften the face, the arms, taking 3 breaths. And 1 more full breath. Now slide the foot off and let's drop our knees to the other side. And taking that foot, the opposite foot, resting it. And this is pretty deep stretch. So if this does not feel good for your hip, Just keep the foot on the floor and just holding a little bit of that twist. Taking 3 more breaths. And one more, inhale, deep and wide. And as you exhale, slide that foot off, coming into our final relaxation. And I would like you, we're only going to be here for a couple of minutes, and you really deserve this complete of letting go, just allowing the feet and the knees to roll open, letting the legs be limp and loose, letting go of the arms, relaxing the face, softening the eyes. And with each exhalation, giving yourself permission to let go, to allow the body to surrender into the earth, and feeling the support of the earth, knowing that you are safe, you are secure, and that everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be okay. And move your awareness, if the mind starts to wander, maybe coming back to that feeling of the rise and fall of the belly. Just taking 2 more rounds of breath. Moving your toes and your fingers. And taking that big deep breath, deep and wide. As you exhale out, let's draw one knee in and the opposite knee in. Hugging the knees in, maybe taking one more little rock side to side, hip to hip, and rolling over to the right hip and shoulder into that embryo or fetal position. And just give yourself 1 or 2 more breaths. Use your hand to push up. Coming back into a seated position. And if you'd like, grab your blanket. I always like to grab that blanket or bolster, whatever you have. And bringing your hands to the heart. And bowing the chin. And honoring and gratitude towards your practice today. And you can always say an affirmation, may I be able to nourish and nurture myself, becoming grounded and stable and feeling connected to life. The light in me salutes that light in you, and together we say, Namaste.